Hello ladies and gentlemen, Keaton here, and welcome back to that one time a week where I run down everything that we did in the week, called the Tengu Drop Recap. Woo! Second week with the new format, or you know, the whole new changes. Yeah, still a work in progress. Anyway, let's get to the week. So on Monday, Joe continued the Escapists, that Shawshank Redemption simulator, taking his knocks in the prison, trying to learn how to escape, stealing people's seats. That is the Escapist. So if you want to see how Joe would fare in a, prison environment, go ahead and check it out. It's the third video in his series of continuous attempts to escape, hence Escapists. Yeah. Moving on to Tuesday. On Tuesday, I did the Binding of Isaac, the community remix mod. First attempt at the community remix mod. For those of you who do not know, that's it's a fan-made mod that adds items and new things to the game. And we saw a couple of them. A lot of variations on a few pre-existing items. We saw a needle that I still don't know what it does. We saw like a bowl of water that did something. Yeah, I don't know what anything in that game does because they're all cryptic with their descriptions. Anyway, Binding of Isaac, the community remix mod, you should check it out if you especially if you're tired of like vanilla Isaac. There's a couple of new stuff in there, new music and everything, so it's pretty cool. Probably gonna do more of it, so yeah, check it out. On Wednesday, Joe took us back in time to Pandemonium, a PlayStation 1 game. I remember seeing Pandemonium a lot in the video store, but never really renting it. It's like a 2D side-scrolling 3D graphics game, kind of like the Crash Bandicoot, It's 3D characters in a 2D space. Yeah, Pandemonium, check it out. On Wednesday, we also did more 7 Days to Die, or as I like to call it, randomly generated tree simulator. Pretty much it's pretty much what we've been doing since we started the randomly generated worlds. Gotta be honest, I'm kind of looking forward to something actually showing up that's not a tree. I mean, to be fair, at the end area of the episode, we finally do find something that's not trees. But everybody died except myself, of course. I survived like a true survivalist. Thank you. But anyway, yeah, we found a couple of houses, something that wasn't trees. So that's the upside to 7 days so far. So fingers crossed that becomes a trend where we're not just spending another 40 to 50 minutes looking at trees. I could really use a change of environment in that game. Kind of odd considering it's a randomly generated world. Yeah, just saying. I'm tired of trees, man. Tired of trees. Moving on. So on Thursday, I continued, as usual, Nuclear Throne, the one-shot, did an eyes run, another character that I don't usually play. Got pretty far. Not everyone will agree with the decisions that I go with. To be frank, I just go with the flow, man. If I miss a gun, I miss a gun. If I choose a bad mutation, I choose a bad mutation. That's the fun of the one shot, really, is seeing how I do in the moment and just accepting whatever happens. If I do something stupid, I do something stupid. We laugh about it, we move on, we try again next week. That's a pretty good fundamental approach, I think. But anyway, got to the palace. That was actually a really good run, considering I never play Eyes, so it's definitely a worthwhile one shot to check out. I've actually been getting progressively further with every one shot, so maybe finally we'll get a loop again at some point. Fingers crossed, I don't know. But moving on. On Thursday, I also continued Potiphar Boyfriend. What a fantastic game that is. Unfortunately, the next episode will probably be some ways down the road, because at this time, my save is glitched, and Mediatonic has been kind of quiet on that front. Like, a lot of people are experiencing save glitches, and I'm gonna have to probably go back and replay as close as possible. Try to choose all the same decisions, because the variations are quite drastic. Like, you make one little change and like the story goes in a complete another direction. So I have to make sure that I choose everything that I chose in the last about 2 or so hours of playtime. That should be fun, but eventually we're going to continue Potiphar Boyfriend. But for now, enjoy a really great episode that I can't even put into words. You just have to watch it and enjoy it for yourself. Trust me, it's a ride, man. Potiphar Boyfriend, it's full of unexpected surprises, and I couldn't be happier. But moving on to Friday. On Friday, we did more Magica. I guess you could also say friend killing simulator, where, you know, kind of got tired of it at some point. But yeah, we're powering through that game, dying a lot, which is sad. No, it's not sad, it's annoying is what it is. It's yeah, so I believe that a lot of my troubles, at least as a player, is I think the netcode is not that good, or the netcode is sort of like subpar at best. So the lag in the game really generates a lot of this difficulty that is usually playable through other games. So it's really, you know, sort of a Magica issue on its own. So yeah, it's been a frustrating, especially this last playthrough. Got quite frustrating with the ridiculousness of everything, and we'll see what happens when we jump back in for more death by magical beams and random explosions that cause heart attacks. I don't know. Game's weird. Anyway, moving on to Saturday. On Saturday, I was joined by Tim and Kevin for a little Minecrafting, some traditional Minecrafting, some traditional survival Minecrafting to be exact. We just tried to build up a little home. We made it our goal to find some bunnies, you know, try and domesticate them. Then we realized we couldn't domesticate them, but you should enjoy the journey with us as we try to play some legitimate vanilla survival Minecraft, something we all haven't done in a while. So it was pretty fun. It gets pretty dark, I apologize, but yeah, I probably should have bumped up the brightness a bit. So there are a couple of dark spots, but you know, for the most part, it's okay. It was a pretty fun experience. Maybe we'll do more survival. If you guys want to see more survival, let us know. But on that note of Minecraft, by the way, if you haven't seen the first episode of Build, you should go ahead and check that out. It was released on last Sunday. And yeah, let us know what you think of that as well. You know, we got another episode coming out next week, Sunday, so get hyped. Yeah. But anyway, that does it for the week. Next week's gonna be very interesting in terms of new games. There's gonna be a lot of new stuff that we will be showcasing, unless like some weird shenanigans go down. But anyway, next week should be pretty cool, so definitely get caught up on anything you might have missed this week. Once again, you can find links to everything that we released this week in the description, including the Nuclear Throne update for the week, which came out on like Tuesday, I think. Most random day for a update to come out on, but we got it for you because we're dedicated like that. But yeah, thank you to everyone who has been watching everything this week. We really appreciate it. And until next week, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next week for another Tengu Drop weekly recap. Bye!